plays Will. Next up we have Deborah, who plays Lizelle. Next up, we have Jennifer English, who plays Shadowheart. And last but certainly not least, we have... Sorry, that totally threw me off. You know who I'm talking about. Neil Newman, who plays...
Loves you.
Sorry, in relationship advice, I'm destroying relationships circa 23-25, darling.
I do have a message. So Alyona, my girlfriend and also performance director and also squirrel, she was supposed to be here today. She will be there for signing, but she didn't want to throw up on stage. But she does have a message, if I may. We've had a lot of you come to the table to say about kicking the squirrel. It seems like there's a large proportion. I don't know if this is just the military people, but it's not in the aloha spirit. Are you okay? Also, isn't even the squirrel you can kick. Okay.
I think the squirrel's asking for it personally.
No, but she is. Don't kick squirrels! Also, she's not the squirrel you can kick, you dum-dums. She's the one by Althea in the Grove. And if you romance Shadowheart, which not enough of you clearly have, she's the one at the end of the echelon. That's it. Spicy.
Full of memes. We have our own memes, really. So as you could tell from that beginning intro, that was a very old meme from, I think, 2006, correct me if I'm wrong, called the Duck Song. It was one of the first viral videos on YouTube, and apparently somebody made a joke about it in opening ceremonies, and it's just continuously right on. So yeah, we're loving the memes. I do want to let you guys know, I would like to...
It's proud though.
Before we get started, I wanted us to roll for initiative. All of you guys have dice, so let's go ahead. See what we're getting. Everyone know that I didn't have dice. I got one.
I got 11.
I got 12.
I got a 3.
I got a 6. Looks like it's been a safer party going on.
Who gets dice?
Oh yeah, yeah, so therefore I've got 15, bitches.
Do we get any pluses? What? Do we get any pluses? No. Okay, so unfortunately,
Got exiled.
well, it's great to have you guys here. Welcome to Kawaii Kon 2025. I know we're already on day 3, but we're so excited to have you. I wanted to ask, what's been the highlight so far of Kawaii Kon? Anything fun that you guys have gotten to do, whether it's locally in Hawaii or at the convention itself? Anything cool?
Being in Hawaii. It's an amazing place. The people are awesome. Love it.
Everyone's just so friendly and so chill, and the food and the nature. I mean, listen, we're so available for next year.
Aggressive thing to essentially emotionally blackmail the organisers on stage.
Everybody loves it!
Well,
mine's just getting a lot of lays because I do like lays.
Out of all of us, Theo got laid the most.
We do have a lot of really beautiful flowers and things like that, so I'm sure you guys got a very wide variety. Cool. So I know all of you guys have had a very wide variety of experiences, from directing to stage acting to all kinds of things. Is there a project that you've worked on that many people here may not know about? I know we're going to be focusing on Baldur's Gate 3, but anything you'd like to share?
I've got, actually, Dev and I have got an amazing game coming up. It's releasing in a month. It's releasing called Expedition 30. Expedition 33. Beautiful projects we've worked on. It's stunning, so check it out in a month's time.
People may not know I've done a ton of audiobooks. I've done like 80, 90 audiobooks. So if you want to hear Will Ravengard, remembering you sweet dulcet tones, maybe the Book of Coley, that's a really good trilogy. If you find that on Audible, type in my name, it's an audio. Jen did actually direct me an audiobook.
I directed you and he was so good. I was actually like, go. Cool, great, bye.
Well, that's awesome. Okay, well, I know we have a lot of people really excited to ask questions. Before I open it up, I do have one question that was asked by a friend of mine that I have for Neil. How did it feel biting the hand of Vecna?
Rubbery.
Is that right?
I kind of, I think when, this is a reference, if you haven't seen it, to the Magic Kon thing that we did recently. Bria, when the second she started talking about eyes and hands, I was like, oh, no. Because you have to cut off your own hands. And with Dev trying to take my teeth, between that, I was just like, no, we're not doing that. And the funny thing is, we found out later that, because we were fucking around so much during the actual quest, that apparently, like, the heads of wizards were at the sidelines just watching, going, open the bag, open the bag, open the bag. It's pretty funny. Yeah, we took our time.
We wouldn't open the bag.
That's how it goes. Well, anyway, if you guys are ready, you can start queuing up. There's a microphone right over here. We have some lovely staff who will be setting it up. Wow.
And remember, we're looking for the most unique question.
Unique. Let's also clarify, unique, not weird.
Yes, caveat that.
Tiny bit weird.
All right, whenever you guys are ready, go ahead and get started.
Hi, my question is for Neil.
What's your name?
Kit.
Hi, kid.
So my question for Neil is, what has voicing Astarion meant to you, and how has it changed your life since you started?
Okay, thank you. It's not just voice, we did full performance capture. So everything you see of all of our characters is us, like full performance. Apart from tiny amounts of blending in-game stuff, right? Which there was a team, animators, and also another team of mocap performers did in Guildford. But apart from that, like 99% of everything you see on screen is all of the amazing actors, of which there's 258, all of whom did performance capture. It was a monumental effort by Larian and bits of and all the actors as well. It's quite incredible. So the question is, how's that meant to me?
What has it meant to you voicing Astarion? How has it changed your life since you started?
Well, it's changed all of our lives, I think, fundamentally. I think none of us really expected to be so front and centre. Being able to meet so many amazing people. And it's also elevated our careers, no doubt. But also, I think the main thing, I think, for me personally, and we've all said this on panels, I believe, is the amazing impact that games have on so many people and this amazing community, not only from D&D, but a new community that has brought in new people that have found their way through, connected to other people, felt less alone, felt seen, felt represented. That, I think, none of us predicted and none of us could see when we were doing it. So that has been, I think, one of the most incredible experiences of, certainly of my life, to see that kind of community growing up and being able to support one another. It's really beautiful. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful, especially now, in these days, in these very dark, weird, strange, crazy days. To have something that people can connect to and feel less alone is more important than ever, I think. Yeah.
My question is, what is your favorite part of the process when it comes to working on the games? Like the voice acting, the mocap, the writing, like what is your favorite part?
For me, it's the collaboration with directors, because you've literally got like 4 people in your earphones at once, and you're meticulous.
This is the voice of God.
This is your
You're doing very well. Act better.
And you're just going over every line. It doesn't matter if a line takes a minute to do, or 15 minutes, or 20 minutes to do. You are literally all invested in getting it as pinpoint as possible. So I'd say like the collaboration with the directors, because for me, they knew the game, like people like Aliona, more than anyone else at all, like inside out. Every iteration that you see in Baldur's Gate, the directors just know it off the top of their head. So collaborating with them and discovering things with them was probably my favorite part.
Awesome, thank you so much.
What's your name, honey?
Mahea.
Hey, man.
If any of the Baldur's Gate 3 characters went surfing and shower could swim,
She can't swim, that's the thing. And then we throw her on a surfboard. I'm up for that.
Do you know what? I feel like, so I went surfing for the first time this week. I stood up on a surfboard and I caught my own waves. I feel like Charlotte would have like really similar experience, like where, you know, she was quite nervous but like had a bit of a rough time and broke her toe and sunburned her bum. Like that kind of thing, yeah.
What was the question?
Like if they went surfing,
If
if they went
who our
surfing.
characters would go surfing, who would do like well or...
Yeah, I feel like you would be.
Obviously, it'd be so good.
Like a silver surfboard or something.
Yeah.
With my little Yankee spots going up my legs.
No. Laser would like be like surfing into people as they were getting in their way. She'd be like, get this guy! Come on! Wave! I must catch it! Thank you.
I'm Sammy. This question is for everyone. I know Aliora tried to audition for Shadowheart at first, so that inspired my question. If you could assign a character or another character for anyone else in the cast, who do you think they would have the most fun playing? And that could be like any NPC, like Raphael, or Roland, or even our very best friend, Marcus. Who do you think?
Imagine, like if I was like, yes, you're Waldrin Bomb Girl.
Challenge accepted, man.
I like this question. I think Dev would be a really good Lady Raphael. That would be hot, right?
I thought you were going to say Mazora, but actually I really like Lady Raphaela. Raphaela. Oh! I'd be so evil. I like that.
I think Thea could make a good house in that.
Oh, again.
I pay. Take my money. Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Morning, I'm Dalton. My question is actually scenario-based. If you had 24 hours in any fictional world, what world would it be? What would you do? And would you bring anything back with you?
These questions are unique. they run?
Anything. Anime, movies,
I don't have the
D&D.
right person for this question.
Star Wars lightsaber.
Maybe hosting like the Johto region in Pokemon. Just try and catch as many Magikarps as possible. Just spend the whole 24 hours there.
All right, thank you. If you guys want to tour a U.S. Navy nuclear submarine, I'll have a panel.
Yeah, if you want to see some government state secrets and some American submarines, which is experimental.
If you guys do decide to come back next year, I'll buy your plane tickets.
You don't see that. We'll take the submarine tour though, but you don't see live tickets.
All right, really quick, I do have to make an announcement to rescind my previous announcement. We will not be clearing the room after this. Just, you guys are stuck here forever.
It's a locket.
So you guys are stuck here, unfortunately.
Forever.
Yes. All right, we can go ahead and continue.
Hello there, I am Sam Smith, not the singer. My question for all of you guys would be, this applies to you and your characters, but what kind of deal would you make with Raphael as your character, and what kind of deal would you make as yourself?
To defang Saren.
You took your shot, you missed, darling.
You know someone gave me your fangs, right?
I will say, as a gay woman, Raphael just did not work on me. I was just like, I'm sorry, I don't get it. Oh, which one's harder?
You can't miss him.
Which one's that one?
The Incubus?
Yeah.
Oh, if you could change it to a female, okay, but it's
Oh yeah, I don't recommend. It was an icky experience.
Oh, okay.
One that I'd like to forget.
Yeah, but I feel like Sharty Baby is too cynical. Like I feel like she'd be like, nah.
Well, Lisa would probably, make a deal for a good silver sword or a dragon or something. I think she'd probably do it. But then she would realise the error of her ways. Eventually.
Good morning. Hi, my name is Allie. It's a shame that Eleanor isn't here because I would have loved to ask her this question as well. So give her my best. My question is, spoilers for Act 3. In Act 3, you can be kidnapped and pretended by a doppelganger as someone. I only know one character here that does happen. However, for the rest of the cast, if your character had been kidnapped, subtly in your performance, what would you have liked to have been the little telltale sign that isn't your character that you would have liked to have performed?
How dare you! I think you misunderstand the assignment, darling. Sorry.
Anyone can be kidnapped if they're not in your party, right? They can be kidnapped.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, actually, I'm going to go out on a limb, because it's been some time. But didn't we actually all record things knowing that there's a certain... I think we actually recorded some lines with the knowledge that we could be kidnapped.
Yeah. I think everyone had that line. I mean, most people come up to me and say that Lizelle's been kidnapped, but that's fine. That's fine!
We rescued her, and she's in our party.
Yes, I since realised that only happens if she's not in your party, so you're giving yourselves away!
Yeah, that's why Halcyon is being kidnapped in every
third person. Lizelle got kidnapped, but I got her back. I'm like, oh, really? Really? It hurts. Hurts, Steve.
I think technically, yeah, we all did it, I think.
You don't happen to remember it. I know it was a long time
No, it's one of those things. I think it was probably like the way that it usually works with like different iterations because it's very complicated.
Of course, yes.
So in the script, which is an amazing feat of architecture in itself, there are sometimes notes and things where everybody will say a line in contextual circumstances. So you get a similar direction, then you flavour it with your character. So we probably, I mean, it is the case that most people didn't have things on their party.
All those people.
Sorry, it's underpants in my party.
So, no, I'm joking. But I mean, the point is, like, you know, if you do the iteration again with Les Al in your party, now that's what you said, right? So then you probably will see other people's versions of that performance. Wow, I am digging out this hole now. I'm sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop talking. I love
Thank you so much. And hey, I want to give a shout out to Tim Downey for Gail's telltale sign being that Gail uses 2 small words, which I think is hilarious. You guys have a wonderful weekend and take care.
Thank you.
Good morning. I am Cameron. My question to you is, after all of the long and grueling days you spent together with the Larian Studios and production crew and your actors, what was the warmest memory you guys all shared backstage with the production crew?
So we never recorded together, not once. It was all in isolation, so we all had to pretend the other characters were there. That's like, it was like Olympics for your imagination. So most of us weren't really friends until, yeah, we'd cross over, we'd see each other in the green room, but we didn't become friends until after it came out, really, which is magical because now we're traveling the world together, so can you imagine if we hated each other? But yeah, yeah, there weren't really. I mean, it was lovely meeting everyone. It was lovely that Deb didn't know who I was every single time and I had to reintroduce myself.
Everyone's got a story with Deb. You going to tell yours now, Neil?
Yes. So mine was the thing is, Deb became a legend before the game became a legend. We all, yeah, seriously, everybody knew about Deb. Like, it was weird. It was like, oh, you've got to meet Deb. She's amazing. She's so fast. She's so quick. She's so professional.
That is true.
Yeah. So we all have a Deb, how we met Deb story. Mine was opening my entire bag on the floor by accident in front of the lifts, and then just head up and staring at a pair of boots, which then became Deb for a while. So that was, and then I just went, hi, and she went, yeah, and just was, hi, I'm Neil. Okay. What's yours, Neil?
I didn't meet you for all Dev, but I knew of you. You know, your energy was there, and I just remember someone being like, you know, she's pregnant and she's still coming in and grafting, and I was like, yeah, Dev, smashing it.
But we never met in the actual studio. We never met at Pit Stop. I think the first time we met was at the High Rollers one shot.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we
Did
not
you
have a
meet
right?
Theo before?
Yeah, loads of times.
Briefly.
What I will say is that there was an option to be social at backstage, or there was an option to not be social.
Oh, is that directed towards me?
Yes. Don't know what you said, but cool.
I was pregnant, okay? And very tired.
Not for all 4 years.
Sure.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Ahuiho.
Oh, like that, gotcha. I'm H. Josiah, good morning, and I wanted all of your guys' opinions on what do you think of that infamous bear scene in Baldur's Gate 3? I think you know what I'm talking about.
You're talking about that thing.
I hope the squirrel has access to therapy.
I actually haven't done that scene, but maybe in my second playthrough. But I did walk inside a barn, and that was a mistake. I'm sure you all know. I'm sure you all know the barn I mean. That's been burned into my retinas forever.
Yeah, I've only done the barn scene as well, not the bear one, but they were living that movie.
I don't kink shame, so there we go.
Yeah, thank you. Great day.
Hey guys, my name's Ryan. My question's for all you guys. It's a 3-part question. If your character was suddenly dropped into Hawaii for a 1-week vacation, what would their ideal itinerary be? What would they be struggling with? And what's the first thing they would eat?
would go fishing. She would catch her own fish, and she would grill it on a barbecue.
I think Shadowheart would really enjoy Mai Tais. I think she would get some swimming lessons. And little romance. And what would she eat? I think she'd stick to the Mai Tais. You'd be drunk.
Anything you guys would struggle with?
The swimming.
That was the second question, I believe, right?
I think Will would go for like a sunrise hike, like the longest hike you've got in Hawaii. Then like meditate with the sea turtles.
I just drink everybody to death, I suppose. Taste the island, darling.
Thank you. Yeah, how's it going, guys? My name is Lee. My question is for the whole panel. I'm a DM, and I'm always looking to hone my craft. What are your guys' favorite aspects or qualities of a good DM?
I'm a perpetual DM. I'm like a live DM, so...
Me too.
Yeah, man, it's really fun. The great thing is, I think the main thing is rules are there to be adhered to, bent and broken. Always follow the fun. Never let the rules get in the way of a good time, especially when your players have really bonkers ideas. Allow it with consequences. Do you know what I mean? That's it. Don't worry about whether or not, it's like being a performer actually. Don't worry about whether you're doing a good job or not. Just focus on the fun of the story and having interesting ideas that you think are interesting. Don't worry if it works out or not. That's not the point. Understand? Cool. Thank you.
Follow the chaos.
Do this so that I have the crowd help me give you guys a proper Hawaii hello. Aloha! Mahalo! My name is Alika, and my question to you guys is more for D&D in general. How much has Baldur's Gate either got you guys into the game or renewed your love, and then what is your guys' like preferable class that you guys would like to play in like private settings, I guess?
I have probably the least us three probably have the least experience in D&D, and I can safely say now, having played it maybe 3 to 4 times, I'm loving it. And kind of to second what Neil said, I do realise that there's rules, but also I don't care because I'm here to have a good time. And I think that D&D really facilitates that. And so I just, like for me, for an actor, it's just improv unleashed. And you have no idea how, like, that's like giving, what's the spark to the firewood? Giving like, what's the phrase? Like lighting ignition of fuel to the, fire. Yeah. So I'm just like, bring it on.
It's the ultimate collaborative yes and
exactly, yeah. At the beginning, I think when we did the high rollers thing, I remember we were all like, oh my god, there's like numbers and cheats and then I was like, oh, it's just the improv with your friends. And I love that so much, so freeing, it's so much fun, and I love that it's a game where you're not and now you're all gonna laugh because you know I'm competitive, but I love that it's a game where no one can win.
By the way, just to plug something for these folks, you're going to be doing the 20-sided tavern, which is an improv RPG D&D play.
Oh man, be prepared for the chaos. I know.
Sorry, there's a little abrupt ending. Okay.
Good morning. This is a question for the entire cast. What would your characters do if you were stuck in a haunted location?
Try and kill the invisible spirits, and it would not go very well.
It's okay because Shadowheart has spirit guardians, bitch. So she's fine in all haunted locations. She's
actually, look, I kill you. Hide behind the shadow heart. I think that's what we're going to do.
My name is Alicia. My question is, I want to ask, what childhood quirks do you headcanon for your characters? Like, some people ate glue, some people ate crayons. What would your characters do?
So like as a character, if your character was a child, like what kind of quirk would they have? Like, you know how some kids
beating
eat
the
crayons?
servants. I'm joking.
He's not joking. He's not joking.
I'm joking. He wouldn't beat the servants. I think he would definitely play tricks on them though.
Oh yeah.
Well, he wasn't always like a nice person. You know, if you know the backstory, he was a very kind of corrupt magistrate, leading a very hedonistic life with very little morals or responsibilities, I feel, if you go into it. So I think that's the point of his story, is that he learns to be a better person. Do you know what I mean? So I think as a kid, he was probably a real brat, I feel. I don't know though, but that's my feeling. He was probably a spoiled kid, yeah.
I think Laser would have played all the traditional childhood games, but just like taken them really literally. You know, like hide and seek, and she would have just gone to like the next town. And you know, or I don't know how you can take tag literally, but you know those kinds of games that are meant to be like in good fun, but she'd be like, no, serious. Which is probably kind of what I would do also.
I think Will would always want to be the protector, even like the age of 3 years old, always want to look after his mum, look after his dad, look after his friends. You know, the guy that, you know, sticks up to the bullies in school, that sort of thing. Reminds the teacher about homework. You know that person? Yeah, that's him all over.
Shadowheart, I love, one of my favourite parts of the game is finding her diary from when she was in Charles Cloister and finding out that she punches transphobes. So I think punching transphobes, yeah, it's already required from a young age. But I think also, like, I think from before then, I think she was such an animal girly and still is. So I think like she would be like that person that, you know, would see a dog and then would like go like stall all plans to go and pet the dog. And that kind of thing. Best girl!
Just as a quick heads up, we are going to be capping the line. We have about 20 minutes left on the panel, and there are a lot of you guys, so we just just give it a preface.
Yeah, we'll do quick line.
All right, let's try and get through.
Mine's a long one. With the rise of isekai, hello, I'm Sheldon. With the rise of isekai or summon in another world, let's say in the world of Final Fantasy, what character would you go as when you're summoned that you've voiced or played before?
You mean the character from one of the ones
So, if you were summoned into like the world, yeah, that characters you voiced or played as in the past.
Yeah, we prefer the term acting, by the way, folks, because voice acting is not what you think it is.
Yeah.
We're actors, do you know what I mean? So if you don't like using the term acting,
I would summon Carlotta from Wuthering Waves if anyone's played that. She would like annihilate everyone. I'm sorry, Laser, but she is. Oh, she fights good. I can't.
Hello, my name is Kainalo, or you can call me Casey. I had a question on, well, since it's acting and mocap and full motion, what was the process to get into it? Because I'm a starting voice actor, and yeah, I wanted to know how the process is and how I can get into that.
So getting into it, learn acting. Again, I know I'm sort of saying this multiple times really. It is quite important, because we get this question a lot. If you want to be an actor that does voice work, film, TV, theatre, you should do all of it. You should learn all of it. Start in theatre, develop your voice, learn how to sing. Doing funny voices and learning kind of accents sort of is not going to cut it, because there's too many people, too much competition, and it's too hard. Also, it's a craft. And I know that sounds a little pretentious, well, it's not, it's true. It's a craft like singing, dancing, glass blowing, metalworking, whatever the thing is, it's a craft. It takes years. Not to say you can't start working relatively early on your journey. However, you need to learn the craft of acting. Start with theatre, do amateur theatre, get a teacher, save $50 a month. So at the end of like 4 or 5, 6 months, you can afford to do maybe a 2-week course. Read plays. Do you read plays? Do you read screenplays? Do you read theatre plays?
A little bit.
Cool, keep doing that. Read acting. There's a whole bunch of stuff on the internet that's free that you can resource and understand how all this stuff works. Get paperback books, which don't cost that much comparatively, yeah?
It's called a library.
Yeah, it's called a library.
Go to your library, support your local libraries.
Yeah, that is the basic foundation of what it takes to get into game work or TV work or film. You should try and do all of it. If you get to the point where you feel like, okay, I understand a little bit of the craft work, you can make a demo reel. Use your natural accent. Don't run to silly voices or different registers or accents. Use your voice. Try and get an agent. If you get an agent, maybe get an audition. If you get an audition, maybe after 100 auditions you might get a job. And if you get a job, maybe you might get another job at some point. I would never recommend anybody to be an actor. Ever. I know it sounds silly. I don't recommend it unless, caveat, you need to be a performer. If the need is burning in you that it's all you can think about and feel, then you should go. If it's a nice idea that you like the idea of, especially when you see things like this, which we are not entitled to, which is a privilege that we get to do this. This is not our goals. All of us join the world of performance to perform. Yeah? This is a wonderful byproduct of that, which we're very lucky to do. If you need to be an actor, do it. And if you don't, cool. Do it for fun. You know, and join Amateur Dramatic Society or do voiceover for like Friends, whatever thing is, yeah? But you have to understand, so many people want to get into it now that you cannot compete unless your skills are doing the right work, you're doing due diligence for craft work. Does that make sense?
And also this is a combination, sorry to interrupt, but this is a combination for me personally of 10 plus years. And probably for most of us, 10 plus years.
This is 28 years.
It's long. It's a long game, and sometimes you just feel like giving up almost every day. And so yeah, it's not.
And it's not easy for us. Like I know we're traveling the world, but it's not easy for us now either. It's not like we're going and fighting off all these job offers. Like even now, it's still hard. So don't do it unless you need to do it. Yeah.
It was a good question. I felt it deserved an honest answer.
Hello, my name is. I'm sorry. Hi, my name is Bella. Forgive me if this has been already asked. Devora, you auditioned for the other roles. I was wondering if you could maybe do some clips for us of how you voice acted for those roles.
Oh God. My Shadowheart, God, I probably have her on my phone, but I can't show you guys. My Shadowheart was so bad. She was like, I can't remember the lines exactly, but she was like, oh, excuse me, can I have a bottle of water? I don't know what made me read Shadowheart in this way, but for some reason, that's what I decided to do. She was very jumpy. She was.
So
very...
did you accidentally, without knowing, audition for Jennifer English?
I think maybe I did. Maybe I did, but she was very like, oh, please sir, can I have some more? Oh, why did they not cast me? I have no idea. I can't remember really my other ones, but that one, because I think I've showed Jen it, and we were laughing, and I was embarrassed, so, you know. But I think I did audition for the half-elf, I guess, which would have been your kind of, or maybe not a starring specifically, but someone else in the world, and Karlak sort of character. I don't really remember those, but Shadowheart stood out because once I saw the finished product, which is obviously so amazing and so different to what I did, I was like, thank God! Yeah.
Oh, hi, my name's Brada. Just 2 quick questions. My friend Haley couldn't make it here, so Asterion, could you look at the camera and say, hi, Haley?
Hi, Haley.
Second question, how would all of you react to meeting the Ninja Turtles?
Green are they, Ishtik? I love green things.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Raphael.
Hi, my name is Sage, and my question for you is, what food do you have comfort in when you're traveling really long periods of time? I'm a culinary student, so this is kind of my profession. Ranch!
T's been travelling a lot lately. What? Go on. What's your go-to?
My comfort food. Do you know what I had this morning for breakfast? Leftover Chinese. I can't lie. Leftover takeaway or like cold pizza in the morning. That's a bit of me.
Hi, my name is Tomo. I love you, Neil.
You've got your flash
Nice to
on.
meet you as well.
Just as a
It's
heads
very
up.
weird of you, but okay.
So I love Asterion a lot, so obviously this question is for Asterion. For Asterion, if he had an option to turn into an animal, if he had an option to turn into a goose, would he do the Goostaria memes?
It's like meta within meta. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fuck it, why not?
Check everyone and no one would bat an eye.
I think it's yes.
We're gonna take about 5 more minutes of questions, just heads up.
Aloha, my name is Amanda. This is for everyone here. Whenever is Tab not at camp, do you guys plan to mess with them whenever they get back? If so, how?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Like, you can imagine actually all of them. Maybe not Will. Will's too lovely. But these, especially like these two, like, you know they're the gay best friend, like, trope. Like,
We do that thing when Sam would come back and we just go, oh, we just stop talking and look.
pretend they don't exist.
Yeah,
Like,
one of the two.
or like, yeah.
Either we weren't talking about you or we don't even know who you are.
Hi, my name is Des. Hello. Hi. My question is for everybody. In the difficult moments of being like an actor when it's like frustrating, what inspires you to like keep going and like not give up?
Remembering why you got into it in the first place, I think that's the, because we all started acting like when we were really young, and it starts off as a hobby and then it grows into a job and then it grows into a career. It's not all, you know, sunshine and rainbows, and I'm an actor. There's some low moments, there's a lot of rejection, but you just have to remember why you got into it and how fun it is, and you get to express yourself and feel all these emotions that you're sometimes not allowed to feel in real life, but when you're acting you get to, you know, explore different parts of yourself. So when you think back to that and why you do it, it keeps you headstrong, it keeps you going.
This comes back to the need versus a want. Do you understand the difference, folks? A want is like a thing that can be interchangeable. A need is something that is so core to you, it will carry you through those, like T said, very heavy moments that can be very difficult to navigate. It's the need that carries you through. So yeah, absolutely.
Hello everyone, my name is India, and the question I have is for everyone. If you were asked to act in a scene that you're uncomfortable with, how do you rectify that situation to deliver a memorable performance for your viewers?
Uncomfortable with. No, you go. Okay. I think we're really lucky with this particular game. I mean, we've all been in dodgy situations as actors, like everyone has. Like, you're really lucky if you sailed through your career with like just sunshine and lollipops. Like, it can be really uncomfortable, and I think it's about finding when you're auditioning for jobs, you don't necessarily get a choice in who you work with. And we're really lucky with this game and the way society is changing that now, for example, there's intimacy coordinators, And I suppose it's about, as a young actor as well, it's about learning to advocate for yourself and going, I do not feel safe here. I do, like, this isn't good. And it's finding your people within that crew, within that team that you can trust. It is really hard though, because you can be exploited so easily, and all of us will have at some point, and like I know I certainly have, and you look back and you go, God, I wish I would have said something, and you just can't beat yourself up about it. But it is about learning to go, hang on, this isn't right. But as far as like, there's some times where you have an emotion that you're like, there's something personal going on here, and it's just finding yourself in that character and kind of trying to take away from yourself. But honestly, if you can afford it, therapy. I think for everyone, I think it's really working on yourself and finding that strength within yourself. If you're not doing that work on yourself, if you're not investing in yourself as a person, then you certainly can't as an actor. But yeah, that's my yeah, great, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Unfortunately, guys, this will be the last question.
I just said that's a lot of pressure. My name's Theo, actually. I just wanted to ask, what was the inspiration of bringing them back into life, acting as these characters, and like how do you get into the mindset?
Because my answer's really non-actory. I just read the lines and it was so well written that I really didn't need to do much beyond that. Honestly, for Lae'zel, I was given, I think, a paragraph, and the artwork, I think, they're not right at the beginning, and that she's a Githyanki, and I was like, cool, no idea what that means. But once I started just acting, I was like, well, okay, this just comes right off the page. Sometimes you need to work a little bit harder to get the words off the page. For this game, you didn't have to do that at all, really. It was just, it was so beautiful. Just, you know, all of the characters, but for Lae'zel, I mean, she's so many different things. She's a warrior, but she's also a poet, and she's also vulnerable, and she's so many things, and it was just a dream, really.
Yeah, it's a testament to Lauren's writers that how well written, how developed these characters were. Also, I have to say that Dev's being humble, but
Yeah, I was going to say that she's done so much work and has grafted for so many years that she now has the instincts to now go and do that. I don't think anyone here could like rock up and be like, ace Lae'zel as much as she did. You know, like it's because Dev is so amazing and has done so much work that she can now just do that.
Dedication, 10 years of hard work.
I was going to say, I think it's what we were talking about earlier, that we've kind of spent all those years, you know, those like struggling actor years laying those foundations.
Yeah.
So I think for all of us then, you know, now when those opportunities come, you are ready.
Yeah, and actually there's a great quote about that. Luck is the residue of design. What that means is you could be lucky, which is the opportunity presenting itself to you, if you have not done the groundwork foundational on yourself, but also craft work, whatever. This is not just acting, anything in life. If you don't have that preparation, if you don't have the dedication towards it, then the luck will pass you by. The opportunity will go because you ain't ready for it. So luck is the residue of design. If you design yourself in it, you will have the opportunities at some point, you'll be able to take them and run with them, which is what those crafting years are about. Make sense?
We are going to do a quick signing. We're going to have you guys sign a player's handbook. So while we do that, if you guys want to just give any last minute remarks, starting from this side, I'm going to have you guys sign down here. Yeah, so you guys are going to have to choose a question, and we're going to give the book to whoever you guys would like to give it to. Assuming that they haven't left yet.
That was good. Yeah, I like that. We're just conferring.
Hang on a second, party huddle, party huddle.
Choosing the most unique question, Theo.
Thank you.
on to. All right, I'll give you that.
Hello, you're still here. Great.
Shall we announce it? By all means, if you
I'll
guys
do
are
the
ready.
drum roll, you can do the announcement.
Okay.
I'll do it, okay. And the winner of the most unique question and the soon-to-be lucky, wait, this is not going well, and the soon-to-be lucky owner of the Dungeons and Dragons Player's Handbook, everybody give me a ooh, is the, drum roll please, the question about the surfing! Where are you? Signed by all four of us.
We've never been asked surfing questions. Can you like barrel roll up here? No, get to it.
Aliona, if you want to come over to the table later, Aliona will be signing, hopefully. So come and get that signed for you.
That last one.
Congratulations.
Well, that concludes the panel, everyone. Please, can we get one more round of applause for our Maybe we'll see you next year.
Maybe you will. Somebody has already promised us a plane ticket, so I think we're good. There we go.
Okay, we'll hold you to that.
Thank you very much, folks. See you next week.